Okay, so I'm with the crew of the Ocean Outfitter and our good friend Warren. In order of operation, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a vessel extrication with a backboard. It's an augmented technique from the American Red Cross that we use to get people up on the boat with a possible suspected neck or back injury. So it's very important, not only if they're unconscious to use this technique, but to support the spine. And the first technique we're going to do is specifically for vessel extrication. From there, we're going to be doing unconscious patient rescue, the bow and arrow technique. We're going to be using a tube and no tube. Reason being is a lot of the times if you're on a surf holiday or if you're in the Mentawais or some boat trip where there's no secondary care, you might not have the equipment that a regular lifeguard or a boat such as this boat would have. So we're going to give you some options to use and give these guys some options to use, because in the real world sometimes they're different than bookwork, so we have to have options to save a life. And from there we're going to be doing a CPR case when we get the person back onto the boat, heading back to the harbor, so we can do some live simulation of what we would do in a critical scenario on a vessel. So hope you guys learned something.
When you enter the water for someone that you think's a neck or a back injury, what do you think's the best way to do it? Do you dive after them or do you ease in? Ease in. Yeah, because if you don't want to disturb the water, if you like say they fell off the boat, hit their head, I don't want to disturb the water, especially if there's no wave action on top of it, because then I'm making it. The whole goal of this is to do no more harm than it's already been done. So we got to think about that. Like, oh, you're in a rush situation, you're worried about them being unconscious, but they just hit their head, they could have broke their neck. So ease in, and ease in is just how it sounds. It's just not jumping in, it's sliding off the boat, taking your pressure off. Especially with this mechanism of injury, there's two things that could happen here. They could do like a rock